Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. It is a Tell the Truth Wednesday, and I am your host, Mike Barra, in Las Vegas, Nevada, rocking the MAGA t-shirt today. Welcome to the show, joined as I always am on Mondays and Wednesdays by my co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair, Jennifer Falah in Hayden, Idaho. Jen, how is your wonderful Wednesday going so far? Great. Yeah, we were just talking about how great it was. Me personally, this is one of those moments, I talk about, everybody's like, when I do bad dating advice on Whiskey and Wisdom, which I assume I'll be doing tonight, a lot of the women, a lot of the ladies are like, well, I can see why you're not married, and I'm like, why is being married the optimal situation for a man? I'm not sure that it is. I have my doubts about that, but I'll tell you what, at this moment right now, this is when I miss having a wife. 2 times I really miss it, super miss it. Number 1, when I need my back scratched. Number 2, I have a knot in my neck and back right now that I would give anything for a 4'10", 104-pound Filipina to be rubbing that knot out, to have a good wife or whoever. It's like you miss having that girl around for things like that. And of course, cooking and cleaning and Thanksgiving and Christmas and Valentine's Day and all that stuff, where you can make more Libras. MAGA Libras is what we want to make on Valentine's.
Yeah, they're pretty useful, I guess.
Women are useful. Women can be useful, but there's other times when I just want to watch a ball game and I don't want to talk and I don't want to that I think I don't need a wife. But then there's times when I do. So, yes, Mike, don't, Rebecca Hill's on top of it. Don't forget to move the CBD Gurus logo from above Jen's head. I will. Once it cuts into Jen's head, I will absolutely move that. And we just we have a little time to kill while we wait for the audience to get in and get caught up to us. I got to be honest with you guys. I don't have. Let's watch our Rumble count go up, Jen. We're checking out our audience on Rumble. Don't forget on Rumble to like the video, give it a big thumbs up. That helps us get the algorithm circulating. Also, please don't forget, we already got some Rumble rants. Also, don't forget to follow the channel, Real News Live with Mike and Jen, and subscribe if you'd like for $5 a month. Okay, so it seems like most of the Rumble crowd is here. We're starting to develop the YouTube crowd, so we can get into a little bit of news. All right, I heard all kinds of somebody's making snarky comments.
It's Chris.
Chris says, "Made it in time to hear women are useful." Ladies have lots of uses, guys. It's just when football is on that unless you're serving me beer and wings, I just want my man time. That's how it is. So, Jen's really hating on me right now.
You're such the annoying older brother.
Yes, I am. I'm just trying to be the annoying older brother right
now. And if you would listen to me, there'd be a lot more women at the door. But come out with that shit.
Okay, Jen, I don't care how many times you tell me this. I am not taking the teddy bear down off of the top of my dresser. I have had that bear since 1968, and it's not going anywhere. And if a woman can't handle my teddy bear being off to the side in my bedroom, she can just not marry me. Okay, that's fine. All right. Yes, I have a teddy bear. All right. I still have my childhood.
Don't even get me started on the bear.
I know it's not the most masculine thing in the world.
But too many jokes. Too many
bear jokes. All right. So, you guys, I heard some crazy stuff yesterday, and I can't share a lot of it. I can't share any specifics. Why? Are people laughing at me?
Nothing. Go.
I'll find you. I'll find you in this chat, and I will put you in timeout, folks.
Let it rip, people, about the bear.
About my teddy bear. You want to see everybody?
I mess with them all the time about the bear.
You want to see a picture of my teddy bear?
Yeah, let's do it. Throw it out there.
Let's throw my teddy bear.
I could use a laugh. Just.
In fact, my teddy bear is so cool that I actually have an album dedicated to her. Absolutely dedicated to her.
Oh my God, that's even better.
On my phone.
I need to keep a file or something. Pull this out when you piss me off.
There you go. There's my teddy bear. She is, Jesus, how old is she? $54 old. Anyway.
It's really not that you have the bear. Okay. I won't say anymore. Let's move on.
All right, news. Okay, so I got told a lot of things yesterday. I have two different bond contacts. We're both hearing they would start to see stuff today. That means in one case, a contract. It means in another case, actual payment. The bond holder, the person I call the bond holder, who is not a bond holder, he is a businessman and a broker, but I mistakenly named him that, but just to avoid confusion, I keep calling him that. His funds were released on Tuesday a week ago. On election day, his funds were released. They have not fallen into his bank account yet. They are in the hands of his lawyer, who I believe is also some kind of paymaster, and who told him when they were released, 7 to 10 days, you'll see them in your bank account. That puts it between today, Wednesday, Thursday, and what day, Jen? Friday, which is a day that Jen got on Monday, where we might be seeing our appointments. So that all lines up. I also heard some really weird things that I don't know how to figure out, and Jen and I have talked about it a little bit offline. Another bond guy was told he would be paid within just a little while of receiving his contract, which he expected or was expected to receive today, but that he would be paid in, get this, at first it was gold. It would be gold-backed US dollars. And two different sources were told we would have the new currency in the banks, in our hands, released to the public yesterday. If not yesterday, today. And then yesterday, that was modified to be, no, you will not get it in US-backed gold dollars quite yet. You will be paid in, get this, Swiss francs or euros. I don't know why. It appears they don't want to pay these people their bond commissions in US dollars, probably because there's something going on with the US dollar, which might be a reason why we haven't gone to the gold-backed currency yet. And none of us thought, I don't think anybody in my conversation thought that the gold currency would go first. We always thought RV first and then gold currency. Now I'm hearing people are telling me, oh no, they don't care. The RV's got nothing to do with the gold currency. It's just going to come out on its own. So Jen, I don't know what to think. And we talked about this a little bit yesterday, and I have no thoughts.
I think it does have a lot to do with the exchange. So if it is true that one USTN note, like I got, and it could be wrong, equals 27 fiat dollars.
Yeah.
And you're going to exchange your dinar or your dong where the rate changed to a good rate for fiat dollars, you're going to make a lot of money. Okay. But if it exchanges so what I always got is that they would calculate the exchange in fiat dollars. They would put that amount in USTN in your treasury account, because the treasury account cannot hold fake money, which is fiat dollars. So something has to have been done along the way to make the gold-backed currency legitimate behind the scenes so that we can do that. Maybe that's what they're talking about. But if we were going to exchange something at a higher rate for a USTN note that could be much higher rate than the foreign currency, we're not going to make our money. Am I wrong? Unless they went 1-to-1. That's the only way we're going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't understand value-wise, how they could take a crashing fiat dollar that's basically worthless and turn it into a gold-backed dollar and have the same value. I mean, I don't understand that. If anybody can explain that.
It would be, I guess it would be issued as a fiat currency, not quite yet backed by gold, but once it's backed by gold, it's linked to the price of gold, which gives you your 27-to-1 exchange rate. So suddenly the value of the money in your account just skyrockets overnight when it becomes gold backed. By the way, this is the link to ivermectin for those of you asking. And I just put it in the chat.
Does he have antibiotics?
Does that make any sense?
Oh, I was asking if he has antibiotics.
Oh, I don't know. I believe you can get almost anything. So,
Okay.
I got Augmentin in my.
Well, I have a lot of that, but mine are expired, and I want some more amoxicillin. So I give it to the pets.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk to Brooks.
So I just don't understand that. I mean, it made sense to me when other countries revalued. Their value goes up above the dollar, and then we get more dollars for our foreign currency.
Right. And so it's like, okay, if it was Swiss francs or euros, they're picking those because they're a more solid, I guess, fiat currency.
Well, so I think that situation might depend on the client because we're talking about a broker.
Yeah.
And that payment. So I don't know. That's just what I'm getting from that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something's going on. If that information's coming out all over the place, something's going on. I have a feeling that it's not the actual on the street rollout. Everybody can tell me I'm wrong. I don't care. Yeah. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But it's probably something that tells the banks that, yes, the U.S. Treasury is backing. This is actual legitimate currency too. Behind the scenes, you can go ahead and loan out that 1% in fiat dollars for this USTN that's in this account. Because, yes, it's official. We are going to gold. This is going to happen. So behind the scenes, the banks for the RV can say, okay, we recognize this as collateral. We recognize this as legitimate funds. We're going to do an exchange, and we're going to loan you 1% in fiat dollars in a different account.
Yeah.
That's what we always saw happening, or I always saw happening. But so maybe it's something behind the scenes like that. I don't know.
I don't know either. And then I had a conference call yesterday with three other people, at least one of which is a very publicly well-known person, not named Wolvie, not named Mark Z. And they're all convinced it's right now. It's happening right now, today, tomorrow, gold-backed currency, the whole thing. It's all ready. It's all happening. So that's what we're at. We're just waiting there. By the way, I just got texted from my side chick, and she loves my teddy bear. She doesn't care about my teddy bear. So there you go, Jen.
You have a side chick?
Oh, yeah.
What's the first chick?
My teddy bear, my kitty cat,
God.
Miss Fluffy Muffy. She's my number one girl.
All right, I'll stop. You guys don't know the whole story, but I'll stop.
All right, okay. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I remain extremely hopeful that everybody's dead on, and this is the week, and it is happening now. I don't know why it wouldn't happen. I wanted to ask you a couple other things. Trump is in Washington, D.C. right now. He met with Joe Biden. If I was him, I would never have met with Joe Biden. I certainly would never shake hands with a deep stater after they attempted to poison me with shaking hands at the 2020 State of the Union address, which Trump absolutely knows. What's going on there? What's the political symbolism of this? There's got to be some purpose, or is he there to intimidate congressional Republicans? What's going on?
It's totally political. It's just to show that there's a peaceful transition.
Okay. Because the first lady basically said, fuck you to Jill Biden. I'm not meeting with you. You raided my panty drawer. They literally did that. They literally raided the first lady's panty drawer. And she didn't go. And if I was Trump, I wouldn't have gone. I would have said, I'm not meeting with Joe Biden. I already know how to be president. I've already done it. I have no reason to meet with him. Plus, he never won in 2020, and he's not the president, so I'm not going to meet with him. That's what I would have said, but Trump apparently decided to do all this. It actually worries me, Jen, a little bit. It worries me that they are following the forms of regular politics, because I think we need to blow this whole thing up completely. That's what I think. That's what I do. Maybe I'd get us into a nuclear war. I don't know. So should we be concerned about that they're following all of these forms that I think they should be blown up?
It's all for show. It's basically just to show, yes, we are, because it would look bad if he didn't.
Okay. So
they're trying to show this peaceful transition of power, that yes, we're following the rules. Yes, we are, I'm not some evil dictator who's going to try and, start a revolution, because that's what they're really going to push with Trump, that he is, a radical and all this stuff. So he's really just following the normal steps to show a peaceful transmission of power. And so I don't know why it seems a little early to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's some kind of, scheduled event that always happens at this time, but it seems a little early for me.
It is normal for the president-elect to meet with the existing president. Trump did it in 2016. Biden did look really happy. As we all know, the character of Joe Biden did a lot to undermine Kamala Harris. So
it's the same stuff that he did with Obama and Michelle at the end there, where they had to meet. And he said, Obama's been amazing, in his speech and everything. It's just for show. It's for the public.
Yeah, but I wish the show would end.
It is ending.
Yeah. Batman Christopher Iverson suggests if the US dollar collapses, then payment in Swiss francs or euros could make sense. But that's the whole other thing, is the other feedback I got from all these people in the meeting yesterday, in the conference call, is that there's not going to be a collapse. And I think, Jen, you said they're not going to do the economic collapse now.
No,
so everybody was saying they're just gonna RV and go to gold with no economic collapse.
No, I didn't say that. I said that because Trump's back in, everything's going to start getting better. Okay, everything's going to start rising because of consumer confidence, all that, and all the deals he's making. So we need something else to cause the collapses that we need to justify going to gold. Okay, so if the other countries go to gold, the BRICS countries, then that crashes everything. Okay, then that's why I never saw the U.S. going first. I thought that's why I thought we were always waiting on Iraq, because Iraq was supposed to revalue. Then it kicks off Vietnam, and then it's like a ripple effect from there. And then the BRICS countries come out and say, "Oh yeah, we've all gone to gold," and the U.S. is like, "Okay." And now, if they're going to do it during the Biden administration, I could see where he would be forced. Couldn't really take the credit for it. Could be forced to go to gold. So that's already when Trump comes in. Now that's a possible scenario.
Yeah.
Like Biden, everything's crashing, or even a possible scenario to pull him out. Should they do that? Everything's crashing. He does nothing about it. And we've got rioting in the streets as well that he does nothing about. So, I mean, I really don't know how they're going to play this right now. I mean, if there's word coming out that we're supposed to go to gold and it's going to roll out on the street, and we're looking at Iraq to change a rate, that could be possible, but it seems like it's all a little fast to happen in one day.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Okay, so let's ask it just this way, and then we'll go on to questions. We'll move on to questions. Are we still on track for Friday to be getting our appointments made? Is that still the plan, or has it been delayed? is we'll ask. As of right now.
Yeah, we're still on track.
Okay. That's all we want to know. That's all we want to know. Okay, we are going to move to questions. Just remember your question.
Okay, so remember. So what do we get? How is that worded? Current goal for notifications is 5 days. Oh, that was on Monday. Iraq has been given told to get it done. The street weight will change and be posted. It's in their hands now. They have 5 days. All right. So I don't get excited or lose hope if it doesn't happen exactly on Friday. We've got 5 days from Monday. So what we also have in that is Iraq changing the rate. Okay. I don't know if that all happens simultaneously. They send out the notifications and the rate comes out, whatever. Good enough. Close enough. Let's see what happens.
All right. There are, let me double check. There are about 1,600 of you guys in the live stream right now. We appreciate each and every one of you. Please do not forget that if you, you know what, Jen, I didn't put any of the sites up. Please do not forget that if you would like to, okay, I need to stop sharing. If this channel should ever get taken down, or if I get taken down off of my YouTube channels, you can always go to mikebarrett.blogspot.com, where you can pick up all of the latest shows and programs that we do. I've also got articles there. I've got Jen's show from yesterday, Toxically Masculine Tuesday from last night, my stuff about the Calvine UFO, interviews with people in the UFO community, articles I've written back when writing articles for the web was a thing over on mikebarra.blogspot.com. Also, please don't forget that you can slide over to the Rumble channel, Real News Live with Mike and Jen. Please follow us there on that channel. If you were a follower before, you're probably following the account, not the channel. It's weird. Rumble does this weird thing. And you can also not only do that, but you can subscribe for $5 a month. And please hit that like button down there at the bottom. That gets the show circulated, expands the audience, gets more people to see what is going on over on mikebarra.blogspot.com. Just on Real News Live with Mike and Jen. Also, please, if you do need ivermectin, slide over to brooksagnew.blog/therapeutics, or go to the ivermectin report, where you can pick up Ivan and Roxy and all kinds of cool stuff without a prescription over there at Brooks Agnew's site. Brooks is a great guy. He's making like $5 off of this. Absolutely wonderful dude, and we love him. Also, please do not forget to hit up our sponsors, the CBD Gurus, over at the cbdgurus.com, where you can pick up all kinds of relaxing CBD products for your health. Go to the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in the discount code ALIEN, 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 and get this week's discounts and this week's specials. You can frequently get 10 million Bolivar. Wow, a lot of Bolivar. Some Dong. You can get your Get In Loser t-shirts, and then pick up the lotion, the Miracle Gold gummies, the Delta 8 gummies, the sleep gummies, pet treats, immunity formula, all kinds of cool stuff over at the cbdgurus.com. And also, do not forget to hit our other wonderful sponsors, MikeBarraPets.com, where you can pick up lots of very cool mushroom-based, healthy, naturopathic supplements for your dogs, for your cats, for your horses, and for yourself. They make human products. They make pet products based on Coriolis versicolor mushrooms, shed antler powder, natural whole foods. They got a whole series of cool products for everybody, including people. So hit the shop now button, slide over there. They got all kinds of new products. They got the super sauce, the mush puppies for the dogs, the mojos. I give Barkley mojos and mush puppies. He's doing great. They have the pet balm for hot spots and things like that. Mush ponies for the horses. Chill doggies are brand new to calm your dog down if he's too excitable. And then, of course, the Enforce Plus Coriolis Versicolor Clarity, the Restore, the Enforce Shield. They got coffees, they've got chocolates, all with these mushroom medicines in them. They have starter packs, body balm for those itchy, scratchy places on people. And Diana is a certified pet nutritionist. If you're having any issues with your fur babies, give her an email, send her an email, mikebarrettpets@gmail.com. Send Diana an email. She is a wonderful person. She knows the answers. I was out at dinner on Friday night or Saturday night and met a guy at the steakhouse, just talking to him at the bar. And he's been through some cancer stuff. We got him hooked up with Diana. I gave him a free bottle. Diana gave him a free bottle of the immune system booster. And she's going to work with him to try to get him through his health crisis. So MikeBarrettPets.com, get in contact with Diana. She's a wonderful person. Also, don't forget, you can pick up a Ledger Nano S wallet. Link is in the description. If you want to put your XRP and your XLM, which are going to go to the moon here in a second, on a hardware wallet like I've done, you can pick that up. And don't forget the ACN family of companies with Impact Health Sharing and lots of other products and companies to give you replacement health insurance if you need it. So by all means, get connected to that. Link into the description of that is also in the description for that. And Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at the angelically new Jennifer Falada?
Only if you take this thing out of my face.
I forgot. After all that, I forgot to do that.
Thank you.
You happier now?
Yes.
Or we could slide you over like
I know
this.
it's not touching me at all, but I feel like it is. Okay. All right. JenniferFalada.com. Go there. It is gift card season. Everything basically except the classes is on sale. Are on sale. And to combine purchases, use the love button. That is a donation button to send tips, to send donations, whatever. You can enter an amount there. So if there's more than one thing you want to purchase, use the love button. So we have the hour reading, the half hour reading. I'm offering a 2-hour reading. Now, the hour reading and the half hour reading, these are life questions. This is questions about your life. It's not mediumship, talk to grandma who passed away. It's not, a medical reading. It's not any of that. But if you get the 2-hour reading, we can do all of that. We can do the mediumship, the medical, the life questions, whatever you want to talk to God, whatever you want to do. So that's a special that I'm offering for the holidays. You can either purchase and schedule those now, or you can get gift cards. And it's the easiest way to send a gift to somebody online or somebody you don't want to ship anything to. It's a picture you purchase. You email me, tell me what you got. I send you the pictures. You send them off to your loved one or friend, and you're done. The instructions is for them, is on the card for them, and then they contact me to schedule. You don't have to do that for them. So pick them up now. They are all on sale right now. And also, I still do have these psychic development classes available. These are 9 video classes. If you'd like to learn what I do, you can pick those up. Those are no longer on sale. Go to Susan Gretz for mediumship, missing persons, all kinds of things, card readings, all kinds of things that I do not do.
Can't find your car keys.
Right. That's the lady to go to. Marcy Howell, she's going to get rid of the bad guys, either in you or in around you or in your house. She can get to Marcy faster for that than me. I also do that, but I'm busy doing like the medical readings and the medical healings and all of that. So she's handling the bad guys for me. Right down below that, we've got Anka, our hypnotherapist. Okay. Her and her husband, I believe he's a psychologist, and she's the hypnotherapist, and they've worked out as a team for many, many years. Okay. Very experienced, very good. She can do this remotely. If you've ever thought about doing something like that, go ahead and click the link. It'll take you right to their website. Okay. I took time to find somebody to refer to you that I felt you were safe with, and they were very experienced. So if that's something you'd like to do, I've got like a whole list of things that I need to get in with her to do. But hypnotherapy can help you with traumas and phobias and things you just can't get past, things that I can't provide. So go to JenniferFalada.com today.
That, folks, is what is going on over at jenniferfalaw.com. Okay, we're going to start over here on the Rumble side of the house. And if you guys are over there, if you're following and you subscribe for $5 a month, the privilege you get with that is your questions go to the top of the list. You get to ask your questions first. So we're going to start over there. I'm going to pop out the live stream chat, and then I'm going to go back and share that. And we are going to start with questions.
Gina, I failed, Gina, terribly.
What's that?
With the no cussing challenge, yeah. I probably have to like attempt 52, something like that.
See if I can get this bigger. That's better. It's a little bit better. We can read that a little bit clearer. So let me slide over. All right. I'm going to move this sucker over here. Let's go to the very top. And okay, some people did. Again, we got to get to this faster, guys. I'm sorry. Once again, we had some Rumble rants for $5, and they've disappeared off the chat because Rumble's fucked up. I don't know why we can't keep.
Well, maybe we could just tell them when to start with the questions from now on. Go ahead and start with your questions so that we don't miss any.
We've asked them to wait. But if you guys,
all right, please comment again then.
Yeah,
and tell
comment
us that
again
you were
with
the
your
one.
question. Say I Rumble ranted. You don't have to Rumble rant again. Just say that. Love and hugs. Debbie says absolutely 100%, Mike. Women are here. We are here to serve you. Well, thank you, Deb. That's good. That's what I need you for. Holly says, hi, Jen. This is Holly. After the RV, will my husband and I need to seek out a trust management team, as was advised by some others, or will we be able to manage our own finances? Thank you.
You don't have to have a trust management team. You can do it. I do see you with someone. It's not like a team. It might be I think it would be probably a good idea to get with somebody in the beginning to set everything up. But from there, you'll be able to manage it. Yeah.
Susan Gratz thinks it's cute that I have a bear. So you know. Courtney says, hey, Jen, shout out to Jen, who told me years ago I would have 3 kids. I remember thinking there was no way. I've had one at a time, and my hands are so full. So there's more to it, Courtney, I had to say. But apparently she had those 3 kids, Jen. So
blessings.
Megan Angus says, I still have the bear my grandpa bought me back from Washington State when I was 4. Well, that's good. You keep them. You don't throw them away. Okay. Lucy, nobody's put you in timeouts that I'm aware of. I haven't been over on the Rumble side to micromanage it, and I don't have any Rumble mods. So I don't think, Lucy, that you are in any kind of timeout. Hi, Mike and Jen. Marcia here. My cat is sick. We're going to the vet. He is scratching to the point of blood all around his neck. It smells bad. Wound spray has not helped. Sweetie, it would really help, Marcia, if we had your kitty's name. But
let me ask here.
Marcia or Marcia. Jen will try to help.
So what Jesus is saying is it's some kind of fungus on the skin, like in the layers of skin.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much something in the. I was looking to see if there's something in the throat causing the reaction, but yeah, it's like fungal. So take them in.
Yeah, and maybe even get them on some ivermectin. That might help that a little.
Yeah, maybe that would help.
I don't know. Although, Jen, I have a little bit of that toe fungus thing going in my toenails, and it's never helped that. Yeah, it hasn't helped that. Lisa says it would have been her dad's birthday today. Does he have a message for her? His name is Paul.
It's her birthday?
It's his birthday.
Oh.
Paul's birthday. Does he have a message for Lisa? He's been gone since 2000.
He just says he loves you, and then he's showing me how they're having some kind of party over there.
Cool. It's party time. Cool.
Yeah.
Karen, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, does my brother Don have any special message from heaven for me? And is he with our sister Jo as she is undergoing her treatments? Karen would like to know if her brother Don has any special message from heaven, and is he helping their sister Jo through her treatments?
Well, he's been there beside her during this, off and on. He knows what's going on. She's got more treatments to go. He said they'll be successful.
Okay. Carissa says, I'll be meeting with a client. Will my meeting with a client go well tomorrow? And will I get the project?
It will go well. I don't know if you're going to know tomorrow that you got the project. I'm thinking it might be in a week, they'll tell you. Okay, so don't lose hope if you don't hear that day.
Okay. Red, White, Blonde, Little Red Castle, $5 month subscriber. I just did post the Brooks link on the Rumble side of the house. Sorry. Jen, Health World for You has amoxicillin, says Montana Treasures. So.
Can you email that to me or put it in the philosophy chat so I can find it?
Yeah, we'll look for it. Health World for You.
Because the place I used to get it from, that I got so much from, you can't do it anymore. Shut it down.
Joe, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, when we go gold backed, if the dollar sticks around that no one wants, with the USTN could buy these dollars at Jen's rate, would we have to convert our new USTNs into dollars to pay our mortgage? I don't know.
No. Do you know why?
Because dollars.
Because if you change anything on a financial contract that you signed for, like if you refi and they sit down so you can sign the papers or something, you have to do the whole thing over again. It has a completely new contract. Okay. So they can't come at you and say, well, I know it said that you should pay this many fiat dollars. That's the importance of changing the name of it. Because if you change the name, the contract changed and you have to draw up an entirely new contract. That's all I know about that. Will there be some places that try to pull something like that? Highly possible. I really don't know. But I think that's why all the debt is canceled.
Yeah, interesting. A lot of mouthy stuff over here on the Rumble side of the house about my beer and wings comment. Just relax, folks. Lucy, okay, she says, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. She says, I live in the FEMA route in mid-Michigan. Have they been backed down by our state military? I don't know what that means. I guess she's got FEMA people in Michigan. Is the state military fighting back with them or something, or not letting them control things? I think that's what she's asking.
So what's going on with FEMA in Michigan? All I'm getting is that they've been notified to stand by should there be problems like riots.
Yeah.
If like what I was talking about before, like they block the supply chain routes or something like that. So I don't see anything other than just being on call and stationed there.
Okay.
That's what you're asking.
Courtney would like to know, Courtney B, do you see me moving to a new house soon?
Yes, but not real soon. You decide to lay low and stay there for a little while. I don't know if you're trying to build or you're looking for something. But yeah, you will move.
Yeah. Debbie, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says my brother Ryan is waiting on an answer from the lender to purchase my mom's house. Her name is Terry. Will Ryan get approved to buy mom's house?
No.
Okay.
I need something else from him.
Okay. Joanne, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, wants to know when the IRS debt goes away. Boy, we don't know.
No, I don't freaking just
But that's part of the process.
test anxiety with that question. That's like, when is the RV at?
Don't know.
Total block, mental block on that one.
Robin Joe, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, wants to know, will she get a ranch anytime soon?
Definitely stay in the porch.
Do we already ask the Holly question? Do we need a trust management teams or wealth managers? Did we ask that question?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought so. Joanne Patton, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Forgot to ask you yesterday, Jen, about my healing. No more pain. Doctor wanted to do an MRI. Is the area healed or should I have the MRI? This is Joanne Patton, Red Castle.
You look good to me.
Good. Holly, you are subscribed. I see your Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. You're good. Is there any way there is no way to cancel both $5 charges on Rumble? Any suggestions? Write Rumble support or change your credit card or something. I think you can do that. But we don't want to lose you. Okay, Rex, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says much love and light, fam. Jen, do I have people stabbing me in the back or talking negatively behind my back at work? I don't care. I just want to know if my intuition is on point. Okay, this is Rex, wants to know if people are talking about him behind his back at work.
Yeah, there's a couple people, but they talk about everybody.
Okay.
I wouldn't really worry about it. They're just negative.
All right, Maria, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says my brother Miguel is divorcing his wife Laura. She acts very religious in front of others. He says her face changes when she speaks to him. He thinks she is possessed. Is Laura possessed? Is the question.
No.
Just a bitch.
You see her face change?
Yeah. Like it sounds like she gets a real bad attitude. Well, that's what happens when you have a divorce. People, you don't like each other.
I don't think she's possessed. I think that's I'm back at you with that perception. So I don't know what to say about that.
Okay, it's a tough question. Jan, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, does Dave choose me or his ex-wife? This has been very stressful. Is there an end in sight? He is very ill right now. I assume you mean choose in a romantic way.
What's the name of the person?
Dave.
No, who asked?
Jan asked. Dave chooses her or his ex-wife.
Woman. Just the fact that the man's considering the ex-wife, you need to go.
Yeah.
I think he
Dump him.
chooses the ex-wife.
Dump him. Go find a better man. There's
Stop
better
doing
men.
things for him if he's putting you on the shelf. Like, well, maybe I'll choose you. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
you're lucky you got one around. Don't even get me started.
You can do better.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You can do better. That's what most people don't believe. That's why they stick with people they shouldn't be with. They don't believe they can do better. You can do better.
And anybody's like, well, I'm not sure if whether I want to choose you or this other person. And it's like,
Bye.
well, then that's not enough for me.
No, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah. What the hell?
Rippy Miranda, $5 Rumble Rant. Happy Wednesday. Miranda here. I have an interview tomorrow. Will I get the job?
I'm sorry. Let me pull back from that. It's going to piss me off. This guy. Miranda's got an interview.
Mm-hmm. Will she get the job offer?
Yes.
Good for you.
Good job.
Lisa is helping Kay Bunnell figure out how to not pay twice for the subscription, although we do appreciate it. Betty O, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, my mom, Mary, is supposed to come for 2 weeks beginning Sunday. Will her stay happen and go without falls or fallout?
The only thing I see going on is just a period of time in the middle of that visit where she's just kind of tired. She doesn't want to do a lot. So I wouldn't overload her with a lot of activity. But I do think she comes, yeah.
Matt Chialetti wants to know, will we see official alien entity disclosure in 2024? No. But Jen, what do you think? I say no, but it's a ways away.
Some. Very
They're having hearings today.
You'll get some.
Yeah. More useless congressional hearings.
Like, oh, look at that. Do you think something exists, out there? And then they're kind of like, well, yeah, I think so. And that's what, it's like they don't give us much.
You want official alien disclosure? Watch any of my videos. Brenda, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Hi, Mike and Jen. Do you see my husband and I moving to Texas or Louisiana at the beginning of 2025?
Choice, Gabriel said. Likely Louisiana.
Cassandra, she's not a subscriber, but I taught a question about a dog, a multi-poo. I don't understand the question, Cassandra. See if you can repeat it in a clearer way further down, and hopefully I'll get it before the end of it. Nikki with a $10 Rumble Rant. Is it over between me and Cooper? Will I ever hear from him again?
I do think it's over.
Okay. Some projects. Rex wants to know if his dad Richard has any messages for him.
Switch plans.
Okay.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Switch plans, Rex. Amy R, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, my daughter Mackenzie and her husband Andrew will be traveling over Thanksgiving. Do you see this happening? And will they run into any problems?
Delays. Weather.
Delayed weather. Lucy says, I was put in timeout last night on Mark Z's chat. Well, I'm going to give you 3 guesses who did that. So they're asking about horny goat weed. It's also possible that Mark has algorithms built in where people can't say certain words.
No, we know what that is.
Like
we know
horny.
who that was. It's bullshit. That is true. Horny goat weed is actually an herb, and it does help with that.
Okay. Lisa asked this question on Monday. I'm going to bring it up. She's a Little Red Castle subscriber. I think this is... Is there any mRNA in dental injections? Lisa's worried about that. I don't think you should be worried about it.
No.
Frederica, one of our favorites, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, my baby Navia was in the ER last night, throwing up in pain and low energy. Do you see what's going on with her? And can I do anything to help her?
Virus.
Ivermectin. Okay. If I start to feel like I have a fever or my stomach's upset, I hit the ivermectin on the assumption it's a viral, possibility it's a viral thing. Sarah Mercedes, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, wants you to ask Jesus if the infection in her body is now clear.
Little bit left. So you might want to continue with whatever antibiotics or treatment you were doing and not cut it off right now, because if you've got a little bit left, it'll continue to grow. So we want it, it's got a little bit more to get. Okay.
Susan Gratz says, my beautiful friend with the fabulous hair. I think she's talking about you. I don't think she's talking about me.
Thank you, Susan.
My hair is not fabulous. But will the doctors ever find out what's going on with my immune system? I am seeing a specialist. I'm just frustrated.
I think they're going to tell you you've got like an autoimmune. It's just a little bit down. So like when things hit you, it hits you really hard.
Okay. So Mike Barra Pets makes immune system boosters, as does the CBD Gurus. Jen, can we ask for Susan? Would the mushroom-based supplements help Susan's immune system, or would the CBD Gurus immune system booster help? Either or both.
Well, the mushrooms work really well for most people. For some people, it doesn't. Some people have a reaction to it. I don't really like that for Susan, but there are a lot of things that she can do.
Okay. What about the CBD Guru's immune system booster? Would that be good for her?
Yeah, I don't see any problems there. There's just something in the mushroom, maybe one of the mushrooms, that might not agree with her.
Yeah.
Because of other conditions. So
okay.
I don't know what that's about, but it's rare to see that with this.
So
but
Susan,
I have seen it.
Susan, get over to the cbdgurus.com, call up Matt and Lucas, tell them you're my friend. They'll help you out and find out, because there's other products besides their just immune system boosting formula that they can get you on that should help you. So do that, and I'll see if I can get you a discount. I'll try to get you a wholesale discount on anything you need. In other words, if on my wholesale page the product you need is not listed, I will call them once you let me know you've contacted them and see if they'll give you the wholesale price on whatever you need, if it's not one of the ones that's on this week's specials. Okay. So let me at least do that for you. Pay to Joe, Little Red Castle, says, hey, Jen and Mike, it's Joe. Jen, do you see me visiting my granddaughter next week in North Carolina? Thank you.
Yes.
Nikki, do you still not see me and my family going to Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving? We have tickets. Will something happen where we can't travel? That is Nikki, Little Red Castle, $5 subscriber.
As of right now, don't cancel your tickets or anything on what I say, but I do see like some kind of rescheduling going
on. Okay. Jen, I had the weirdest feeling when I was at the store. I think it was Monday after my migraine. I stopped to get some groceries before I came home after I got adjusted. And something told me to buy all my Thanksgiving stuff now. Is there something going on with Thanksgiving? I mean, Thanksgiving, is it next week? Week after? I forget. But is there something to that, or was I just weirding out?
I think there might be a possibility of something going down in your area. Now, think about, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Vegas has so so much flown in for food and everything. I don't see why you would have a problem out there. But I think it was just kind of a hint that something there's a possibility of that. Get it now?
It was just
Or
weird. It's like,
maybe it was for certain things that you won't be able to find.
yeah, it was like get all your Thanksgiving stuff now is the vibe I got. So Raul, once again, Little Red Castle, $5 month subscriber, says Marcia and he will be in Indy for Thanksgiving. Will we have a safe trip?
Safe trip, fun time.
I can't move the CBD Guru logo. I have to create a new GIF. It's a transparent GIF background, but thank you for that tip. Carol says, Carol Platt would like to know, is my dog Maddie, Mattie, is she deaf? Something is off with her.
Almost. Do have some like partial hearing in one ear.
Is there something they can do for her?
Well,
hearing?
a lot of it looks like in that one ear that's maybe it's clogged or something.
Okay, so get her to the vet and have her ears checked out if you can afford it. And if not, a lot of places take Care Credit, which is like a credit card for vet services and dental and things like that. So pick that
you
up.
might want to check her out for I just feel like my ears just feel like really stuffed up, like could possible ear infection or something.
Okay. Lisa would like to know if her sister Crystal with a K, she passed away in August, does she have a message?
Chris, who's asking again?
Lisa would like to know if her sister Crystal with a K, who passed away in August, has a message for her.
Something about I've seen your recent posts.
Cool. She's watching.
She's saying random stuff. I love you. She's like trying to get it all out. Migraine. I love you. Trips. Don't listen to them. We should really do a mediumship reading or something, or go to Susan Gretz. She has a lot to say.
Okay. All right, let's go to our YouTube chat and pick up what everybody has to say there. Weezer58. Hi, Jen and Mike. I wanted to give you confirmation that you were correct, Jen. My brother does not have cancer. Another win for Jen and a win for your brother. That's
awesome.
Nice. Good Springs Hope. Hi, Mike and Jen. This is Sandy. Jen, do you see me building a house with a front and back porch with a pool in the back on my Tennessee property?
I'm sitting on the porch at some point in time on the back porch, and I'm looking at the pool area where we're constructing a pool. And when we decide to put a house, make a pool house around the pool with like a retractable roof kind of opens up. So yes.
Cool.
Awesome.
Don't get one of those outdoor sit on top of the grass pools. Dig it into the ground, because those the outdoor pools, you're just going to end up on a fail army video one of these days. You don't want to do that. Marcus Salido says, Jen, will Trump end the Federal Reserve and withdraw the USA from NATO?
Absolutely.
Jen, this is magic. It would really help if we had your real name. Jen, do you see me buying a house in the Florida Keys after the RV revaluation?
In that area. Something Florida Keys, somewhere around there. Yeah.
I love the Florida Keys. Key West is a wonderful little town. I should maybe get a winter place there after the RV. It's just it's this little island, and it has the Benihanas on it. What else can you ask for? My name is Ruth Ann. I would like to ask if my friend Louise, also known as Janu, has any message for me. She passed 5 years ago. Ruth Ann would like to know if her friend Louise or Janu has any messages for her.
So she says she is listening, and then there was a night shortly after she passed where you had a specifically hard time in the room. She came and sat on the bed with you. She's showing me that scene.
Oh, that's nice. Freddie Robinson says, "Hi, Jen. I'm struggling with weight loss. Can you tell me where I'm failing at? Diet, exercise, genetics, age? Probably all of them, Freddie. Ice cream?
Age, hormones, and blood sugar. An activity level. You're going to have to cut the carbs and increase the testosterone.
Get out and get more active." Okay, Jen, I have one quick question. Are med beds a real thing?
Yes. Oh, I got something on that the other day.
I just wanted to do that because it's 11:11, so I thought I would ask right. So we got the truth. Yes.
Yes. And so I've been booked lately, and somebody was asking me about that. Okay. And so I was talking about how it's interesting that all these med appointments that I see for the early ones who do who get the tickets to go. There's a reason why they're waiting till Trump gets in to for those appointments. Like if we RV now and then I see all these appointments in February, March, April, because he's going to pass something, because these are in the hands of the military. He needs to pass something.
Like a military appropriations bill or
something like that, so that the military has the right to do medical procedures on the public, on civilians. That is not an emergency situation like a crisis or. So there's something about that that's going to happen when he gets into office, and then they get to go. Then they can start bringing people into the facility with these tickets.
Mike Mick is still hoping the Brunson case is used to get rid of the traitors in government like John Thune, who was voted in as Senate Majority Leader. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good sign that this guy Thune got in, Jen. Is there anything you can tell us about that, or you want to tell us, or temporary? Is he temporarily in?
That does seem temporary.
And guys, the Brunson case, just such a long shot. Just, let's see what happens. Richard would like to know when will he find his soulmate or life partner?
Still looking. I'm just kidding. You will be in a relationship the first part of this next year.
Okay. Jen, do you see us being able to keep our car before this RV happens? We're struggling here. Thanks, says Libby.
Like repossession gets delayed or something happens, so you keep it.
Susie Q says, "Hi from the Renton, Washington IKEA. I thought that was in Kent. Might be Renton, but I've shopped there many, many times. I never will again, but I have shopped there many times."
I gotta get going.
All right. Mike, move the CBD sign. Move the CBD Guru sign before Jen K. It's okay. Karen says, my 17-year-old Yorkie Poo Rizzy had a spell on Friday. She couldn't walk or stand up. She's better now, but is barely eating. How can I help her?
That looked like a seizure. She's just going to have to get a dropper and get something in her through the teeth on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not good. Maybe take her in. I mean, I think that was a seizure.
Rebecca has one of the questions that slid by that she paid for.
Okay.
So let's go to those questions quickly. One, is my knee pain that goes to my hip just arthritis?
No.
Okay.
Well, the cause of it may be, but your hip is out of place. That hip with that knee is down lower than the other one. It's probably because of the no decreased cartilage in the knee. I don't know, but the position of the hip has a lot to do with it.
And then Rebecca, I don't quite understand these two questions about a 15-acre property, I guess, and a new home, and keeping my trust about the builder. I guess she's asking if she can trust the builder.
Well, she got a 15-acre property in a new home.
Yeah.
It's 7 to 8 acres. You build a home. All right. Yeah, we got a builder. There's really no absolutely any builder in your area that you're going to have total trust in, but this guy you keep for a while.
Okay. I think that is it, guys. I mean, I'm sure there's other questions, but I'm just looking for anything personal or health related. Deborah, Jen, you said yesterday my sister had a pinched blood vessel. You were right. They moved her to another hospital because of something the hospital can't fix. She is very unhealthy. I don't know what the home means.
Home?
When's she coming home? I don't know.
Well, that's the one that they saw something pinched in the sternum area and she was having trouble. Okay. She's going to be there for a while.
Rebecca says, thank you, Jen. Okay, I'm glad you got your questions answered. I'm sorry about that. What happens is the Rumble chat for me slides past and then I can't see the early chat. And so if you Rumble rant early, I don't see it. I'll have to figure out a way. Maybe I'll have to go in there early and do screen caps or something so I can go back and retrieve them. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for Tell the Truth Wednesday. Thank you for being here. Jen, thank you as always for your readings. We appreciate that. We appreciate each and every one of you. The RV is still on track at this moment for Friday. I'm hearing all kinds of crazy stuff. We do not know what shape it's going to take. We are just guessing. So it sounds like it's going to be very different than any of us even know at this point. Keep that in mind. Keep the faith. Be prepared. Stay hopeful. You never know what tomorrow will bring, or Friday, or any of the next couple of days, but it seems pretty exciting right now. So
remember your conscious creation. See it happening in your mind.
And the one thing to remember is we know that it's next on the list. It's next on the agenda. So keep that right here. Okay. Thank you guys. Love you all. And Jen, we'll see you again on Monday, unless the RV happens, in which case I imagine we'll pop in for a quickie Q&A. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Just to say nothing and stare at you, probably.
All right.
If we can.